Welcome to MSCSE TV. Now guys, tomorrow night at 8 p.m. we take on Watford at home in the Premier League. Now guys, it's really weird that we're playing at 8 o'clock on a Saturday night. Like, that feels so strange. Like, obviously, like, the kick-off times are different at the moment. But yeah, it feels really strange to say we're kicking off at 8 o'clock on a Saturday night. But yeah, I'm really excited. Saturday night football. What more do you want, hey? I'm actually buzzing. But yeah, guys, this week's not been the greatest week, has it? We can't forget about our result against West Ham, obviously. We've got a lot to prove going into this game. We need to get all 3 points. I don't think the boys' confidence is going to be great going into this game, especially after the result against West Ham. We know it's going to be tough. It's a London derby. Watford are 17th in the table. But still, like, I said this about West Ham. West Ham were low in the table. It doesn't matter. It means nothing. And the other night proved that. Like, it doesn't matter where a team is in the table. It's a game in the Premier League. It's going to be tough. Yeah, low confidence after Wednesday night, definitely. I don't think the boys will be feeling great after the other night. It wasn't exactly a boost of confidence, was it? We've done well after for the season restart. Like, obviously, we beat City, we beat Leicester, we beat Villa. We've done well, but Wednesday night was just really hard to take, and it was a shock to the system. Like, I know in my review, I was just so negative because I just couldn't bring any positives out the game against West Ham, really. Like, apart from like Willian's goals and Willian's good performance and like a good couple of individual performances, like, I couldn't really say much about it. So it was a bit of a shock to the system, especially after we'd done well since the season restart. So yeah, now, as I said, I don't want to reflect on it too much, West Ham game, but obviously we need to bounce back from that. We need to prove a lot tomorrow night. Now guys, so yeah, Watford are 17th in the table. So let's have a look at how Watford have done since the season restart. So they drew against Leicester 1-1. Again, that shows like how, like, where Watford are. They're a good side. Like, they beat Leicester 1-1. Leicester above us in the table. Sorry, drew against Leicester 1-1. Leicester above us in the table. So yeah, that shows where Watford are, you know. And Burnley obviously beat Watford 1-0. And then Southampton beat Watford 3-1. So they've had one draw, and so drawn 1 and lost 2. So they haven't had the greatest season restart. They are 17th, but as I said, that means nothing, and we know that. Now guys, Frank didn't say loads in his press conference today, but I'll just say a few of the things that he did say. Lampard says the defeat at West Ham has shown we need to create more and make less of those types of mistakes. But in the context of all the performances since the restart, he is not overly concerned. And yeah, that's fair enough. However, that game against Watford was shocking, and it is a bit of a worry, considering how we'd done previously to that. It was a little bit out of nowhere, that result, in all honesty. I mean, a lot of Chelsea fans that I know were saying they were never really confident going into the West Ham game. I was feeling quite confident, especially after our results previous to that. However, we haven't got a great record against West Ham, so yeah. Lampard reports that Tomori is still a week away from being fit and available. Kovacic is likely to miss the next 2 games, having hurt his Achilles in the West Ham game. And I feel like that will be a miss for us, because Kovacic is a really good player. We saw that, how much of a miss he was against Leicester, especially last weekend. When he come on, there was such a difference. And we really do struggle with that Kovacic, you know. He's a great player. So that will be a loss. However, I do feel like he has looked a little bit tired of recent as well. So we'll see. Now guys, starting 11, it's really hard knowing which striker to put up front at the moment. I mean, when the season did restart, we stuck with Giroud, and then we gave Tammy a chance. He didn't really deliver, so then Giroud again, you know. It's been a bit like the place has constantly changed. Giroud's played, Tammy Abraham's come on a sub, and then Tammy's started. Like, Frank's been changing it up all the time, and it's nice to see Frank giving them both a chance to prove themselves. But in all honesty, I don't really think Giroud or Tammy have 100% proved themselves. Like, they're not, for me, they're not saying they want that position next season. Like, I know the season restart's been tough. It's difficult, you know. The players have are going to struggle, you know. They haven't played football for months. However, as I said, with a striker coming in next season, and Tammy and Giroud know a striker's coming in next season, Werner's obviously coming in, surely you'd want to do everything to prove your place. I don't feel like they really are. And I know they're probably trying the best, but for me, not one of them is really saying, we want this position. Like, they're not really scoring goals. So yeah, that's my opinion, and I do hate to say it, because in the past we saw Giroud and Tammy Abraham play some beautiful football and score some great goals, but for me so far they haven't done good enough. However, there is still time. There's a few games left until the end of the season, well, quite a few, you know, so they've still both got time to prove themselves. However, at the moment they haven't done that for me really. But yeah, now Pulisic and Willian must start, in my opinion. That's a definite. I mean, they've both been the standout players for us since the season restart. We know how good Pulisic has been. We know how good Willian's been. They've both scored some great goals amongst themselves. So yeah, I do believe that they both deserve that start, like to start in the team, you know. And it's a must. They're great players, and we'd struggle without them. Now, guys, defence. Now that is what I'm going to discuss in a minute, because I have picked today my starting 11 for tomorrow's game. But yeah, it's hard to pick the defence. Fans will care about that tomorrow. Now, I know all of us fans obviously always care about the starting 11, who's put out. However, the fans are really going to, when the starting 11 team sheet comes out tomorrow night, the fans are automatically going to look at who's been put out in defence, because obviously that was a massive issue against West Ham the other night, and I saw lots and lots of tweets of the defence really slated. So yeah, so we'll see who's put out. However, guys, I'm going to do my starting 11 for tomorrow's game. I have picked out a starting 11, and guys, I want you guys to get involved in the comments below. Do you like my starting 11 or not? Let me know. But yeah, I've picked it today. So, Kepa in goal. My back four. This, again, like, some of you guys might disagree, so let me know. Obviously, this is quite controversial after the game the other night. But Azpilicueta, Zuma, Christiansen and Alonso as my back four for tomorrow's game. And then I'm going to go with Jorginho, Kante, Pulisic, Mount, Willian, and then Giroud up front. Now, yeah, that's my starting 11. I believe with that team tomorrow, we can win the game. Fingers crossed. But yeah, guys, it's a must win. We need 3 points. We need to get 3 points on the board. We are sitting fourth currently with 54 points. But another loss or a draw, and that can quickly change. We could drop down into fifth so easily, and that's so scary. Like, if that isn't motivation to the players, what is, you know? Like, we need to win it. So yeah, guys, my score prediction is 2-1 Chelsea. I don't think it's going to be a high scoring game, even though I said that about the West Ham game and it was. But yeah, I'm going to go 2-1 Chelsea. I do think we are going to concede a goal. I know it doesn't really matter because it is a London derby, but we are at home. As I said, I know it doesn't really matter because we haven't got home fans. Obviously, we haven't got fans in the stadium. But yeah, 2-1 Chelsea, I'm going. Kind of a home advantage. We are at the Bridge tomorrow. I don't even know, does it affect the players? I don't know. Like, the players are in the home stadium. I don't know if that has an impact or not. I'd really like to ask the players, like, how it's felt playing behind closed doors, because nothing really has been released about that in the media. I want to know what it's like. How are they feeling? Me and my dad were actually, I'm getting a bit off track now, but me and my dad were actually having a discussion about it today. How are the players actually going to feel when they go back into the stadiums when fans are allowed back in? And do some fans actually prefer not playing in front of fans? Like, I know sometimes players love playing in front of fans because it motivates them, but other players might not actually like playing in front of fans that much because it can be quite pressurising, but who knows? I'd love to find that out. But anyways, yeah, score prediction 2-1 Chelsea. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know down below all your pre-match thoughts, your score predictions and your predicted team lineup. And guys, I'm going 2-1 Chelsea. Guys, I will be here straight after the game tomorrow night, bringing you a match review as always. Hopefully I'll be talking about us getting 3 points and I'll be more positive in comparison to the West Ham review the other night. night. That was definitely not a great one. I was very mad. But yeah, and guys, apologies. Like, I look exhausted right now. I really am. I've been working this week, so I'm absolutely shattered. So I'm sorry if that wasn't a very enthusiastic preview. I've done my best. I was thinking, do I even do one tonight? Because I'm so unenthusiastic tonight. Like, I'm so tired and run down after this week. It's just been one of them weeks, you know, very busy. And I'm shattered. I've been waking up really early every day and stuff. But yeah, like, I was thinking, do I do this preview? But yeah, I've done it. I can't miss an upload. But yeah, guys, enjoy the game tomorrow. Enjoy the weekend of football. Also, guys, obviously the pubs and stuff are opening up tomorrow. So stay safe, everyone. And yeah, and roll on the Chelsea game tomorrow night. Up the Chels. Thanks.